over here and kind of hiding behind this plane a little bit, but I got a special treat for you guys. You guys know Miss Gail Morrill, and she's the owner of Gabe. This is her sister, Miss Glinda Vitito, and she is also a local business owner. And so she's come on this morning to tell us all about the things that she has at her store. She owns G&M Antique and Thrift and G&M Flea Market. The flea market is on East Oglethorpe, and Antique and Thrift is on North Slappy Boulevard. I've actually been to the G&M Antique and Thrift, and you have so much stuff in there.
It's fun.
Yes, it is. I mean, something for everybody. But you've actually brought some things this morning to kind of show off.
For both stores. I could not bring the really nice, big stuff and everything because it's too much to bring.
Of course.
But we've got everything from the smallest thing that you could find to the largest. We have wonderful vendors. Most of my, I owe all the credit to the vendors and how they put their booths up, set it up, and take care of it, and just keep it going.
You want to kind of go over some of the things that you've brought this morning? Let's start, of course, Poinsettia.
Yeah, this is from my store in East Albany, the flea market, and this a lady makes these here. We have a lady that's in the back that makes flower arrangements while she's there. It's an older woman, and she just sits there and puts the flower arrangements together while she's there. We've got Baker, a lady that does baking goods. Well, actually two over there. We have 2 Page Plus buildings over there. We've got a gentleman that can repair telephones, repair tablets and anything. And over the Slappy store, it's its own personality. It has...
there's so much going on. This is beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
For serving all the Christmas cookies. Whoops, there we go.
This right here was a birthday present to me because we've got a lady at the at the Oglethorpe store that has ceramics. She paints these.
This
and
right
does
here?
This. Yeah,
It's
she'll be working on some of
beautiful.
them when she's there. Sits down and just watches.
That is gorgeous. Miss Gail's going to turn it around. There we go.
There we go.
That is gorgeous. So she
Our magnolia
she
for
painted
Georgia.
that. Of
Yay.
course. So this would be lovely, this tray set right here, and also this is really fun to for all the Christmas parties that are going to be going on and things like that.
The entertainment season.
This is.
Yeah, she asked me to come with this morning because she doesn't have much voice. But I want to say just a couple of things here real quick in this first session. You know, one of the big things right now that's noted with Albany is how many of the small business owners we have coming out. And I've been real proud of this little baby sister of mine and her husband, how they've started out and just grew so rapidly, making the Lord a good part of their business and sharing that with others as people come in. And this is Christmas time. We all want to get unique gifts. But how many times have you thought, gosh, they've got everything. What am I going to get them?
Right.
You know? And you just can't go to a department store without picking up a $20 little something that has no meaning or value to it. But when you go into a store like Linda and Mike have, you can look and there's so many unique items there that nobody else is going to be getting them from anywhere else.
True.
So that's a real good thing for your Christmas shopping.
There you go. Some great points. We're going to be back. There you go. There's, I'm sure, a lot of people like that out there. Big Georgia sign. So many different things that you can find there. We're going to be back talking again with Miss Glinda when we come back. So you guys make sure to stick around. And we're going to be back with more Good Day right after this. We're back learning more about the G&M Antique and Thrift and also the G&M Flea Market. This is Miss Glinda Vitito, and she is actually Miss Gail Morrill's sister from Gabe. You guys know her. But you were just telling me that you actually have some people at the store that you can put in an order and they'll make furniture and they'll make baked goods. Tell us about that.
We have several ladies that has their own
Booth.
yeah, but they make their own cakes at home.
Wow.
And then they bring them in, and they're so delicious. I mean, they just melt in your mouth. Then you place an order, and they'll do the order as big as you need it or as small as you need it.
Fantastic.
Bring it up there for you. Like I said it before about the magnolia plant, they do their own things there. Now, the Oglethorpe store has its own personality. When you walk in, they're one big family. They sit around at the tables that they got around. They're talking to each other and drinking a drink or drinking coffee, whatever they want to do.
I love it.
And you walk around, and it's just everybody's trying to help everybody, and it's just really great.
So fun.
It's exciting. And
you have this glass piece here you wanted to show about some of just the really pretty things. If we can hold that up a little bit higher, I think it's being blocked a little bit.
Let me sit down this end.
There we go. They can put it on the screen there. So, I mean, you guys have all kinds of different glasswares.
From the smallest to the largest we have, to the largest. We've got different price ranges. And usually everybody will negotiate. All of our dealers, what our job is to call each dealer and ask them if the customer doesn't like the price. We'll say, what will you take for this? And they go down in prices. It's just total negotiation. It's like you see on TV, the Storage Wars or the Pickers or something. They go out, the vendors go out, they go to all these yard sales, they go to the mile runs that they have, and they get the things, and when they get them, they're beat up and run down and all, and they'll clean them up, but they also try not to lose the value in the antique stuff that we have over here at Slappy, and they'll bring it back in, and they sell it. They do all the work. I do nothing but sit there, I guess, and rent the building.
Yeah. So you actually have a couple pictures that we wanted to take a look at of some of the things that that you've got going on there. We'll try to pull those up in a little bit. But you guys have recently kind of had a renovation of the downstairs area?
Yes. At first, nobody wanted to go downstairs because it was kind of drab, you know. And my manager, she went downstairs and redid one booth and painted everything. This is over at the Oglethorpe store. Okay. And she's got, what this lady right here has got all kinds of pictures and everything in the back. This is still the Oglethorpe store.
So, I mean,
this is at my Slappy store. They have all kinds of Christmas stuff around there.
Some jellies.
We have a lady that makes, she's got spices, she's got barbecue sauce, she's got jellies, and
there's just so many different things, so many unique items that you can find. And
when you walk in, it's just like seeing multiple stores within one big building, because they have them like where you can actually see they're separated, but there's not a separation wall between them.
And I've been there to the one on Slappy, and there's a lot of beautiful furniture and so many different things that are very unique. You guys have a Facebook page for the G&M Antique and Thrift. So if you guys want more information, you can go to their Facebook page, G&M Antique and Thrift. But the locations, again, tell us where the two different ones are located.
G&M Antique and Thrift is located at the corner, at the end of Whispering Pines. When you're sitting at the red light of Whispering Pines and Slappy, you're facing it. It's right there.
Okay.
The flea market is where your Kia Auto is.
Okay.
It's about 2 blocks past Kia Auto on the right-hand side. It also has a big sign out front, G&M, with a big magnolia in the middle of it. You can't miss it.
Yes. All right.
Kimberly, you can't tell we're related with all this hand movement, can you? I taught her well. I taught her well.
They are so cute together. I feel like we need to get you guys on more often. Well, we're going to go back over to UBL now, but thank you so much for coming on this morning. It was wonderful seeing all these different things. We'll be back with Miss Gail in the next hour, so stick around. On over to you, Chris.